So just a moment, please, before we get started. Let me, make my share all right. Okay, we all love compliments, but founders are built different. They are not a big fan of the sugar-coated stuff like, hey, very interesting idea, or let's catch up soon. They crave honest feedback, tough questions, and maybe even a purchase order. That's where EthAum comes in. Our roast sessions are designed to turn up the heat, live and unfiltered. Founders face tough questions, real feedback, and zero fluff from seasoned experts. Think of it like Shark Tank, but less drama and more insights. Today, we have Willy Lai, founder and CEO of Kinnso, stepping into the spotlight. He's here to share his solution and really talk about his go-to-market strategies, channel strategies, product roadmap, and answer some difficult questions and get real feedback from a very diverse and awesome panel. Now let's get started with introductions of our esteemed panelists. If I may start with Wesley. Wesley, could you please quickly do an introduction?
Yes, certainly. I'm pleased to be here. I'm Wesley Baker. Over the last 4 decades, I've raised more than 400 million. Launched several airlines in my career, travel tour operators as well. Led companies far beyond travel. I've been a medical device CEO, developed several AI companies before people knew what AI was. I've even developed a space technology business before. I've exited multiple businesses along my journey. I come at this from a deep operational experience, not a theory. So today I'll bring what I'll be looking for really is how he solves problems. How this solves problems, because our industry only works in the field that actually survives. So it'll be interesting to see how we go with today.
Thanks a lot, Wesley. Your entrepreneurial experience, fundraising experience in multiple industries would be extremely beneficial for today's conversation. Thanks a lot for joining us today. John, could you please go next?
So good evening and good afternoon, wherever you may be. My name is John Nielsen. I'm the CEO of Tanner Hotels and Wellness. My background has been in hospitality and hotels since many years. But that would then give away my age. But I have been through the travel side. I've been through the hotel side. I've managed hotel schools. And I've been a commercial real estate investor in Australia for about 20 plus years. And my first business I founded when I was, I think, 17, which was a fashion show production company. So there you go. So, but I'm looking forward to hearing, because I always think there's space for new faces in the hospitality industry. But it's a tough one. It's the big boys have taken over. So look forward to hearing from you, Willy.
Thanks a lot, John. So managing a fashion show in 70s to managing hotels and wellness spa. Wow, that's a fantastic one. Really appreciate that. And you are absolutely right. It's a tough industry, difficult margins. So hopefully Willy will have an answer for us. Thank you, John. Sugeng, could you please go next?
My name is Sugeng Suprianto. So I own a destination manager.
Sugeng, could you please speak a bit louder?
Okay.
Louder, please. Yeah.
Okay. So I own a DMC company, which is a tour company that we bring people into Indonesia. And before that, I've been working on the hospitality industry, which is started in hotels, cruise, yacht. And before I started my own venture the last 15 years ago. And the same as you guys, I'm looking forward to see what I learned more about AI and more that can fit in our business. Yeah. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Sugeng. So I'm assuming that you might be dealing with a bunch of billionaires and high net worth individuals while helping them with yacht services. So thanks a lot for joining us today. Haitham, yes, we can see you. Could you please do a quick intro?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Hello, everyone. Great to be here with you, and thanks for having me. My name is Haitham Abdel Baki. hotelier for plus 20 years, and recently I started my own also business, a digital strategy company called Digitizer, but it's a new approach of innovative digital strategies tailored to the business's needs and goal. And just to make it short, it's basically over the last started over the last couple of years, and just baby steps getting there, and yeah, good to be with you guys.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Haitham. Again, really appreciate your time. So you have made a bit of pivot from being a hotelier to more of a digital company. And I see that, I think all the panelists have this entrepreneurial spirit in them, and they will not only provide, interesting feedback to Willy, but they will also empathize with his journey. So Willy, now it's your turn.
Okay.
You are on the hot seat. Please introduce yourself and present the Kinnso solution. Again, please, panelists, don't hesitate. Willy is ready with his answers, so be as brutal as possible. Yeah, Willy, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
You see your screen, yeah.
Yeah, can you see the screen?
Yeah, please go in the presentation. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are Kinnso. I'm the founder of this startup. We have started this startup 2 years ago, and actually, when we start this product, we are not making this one. We are, as I said, other versions. But now we are using the Gen AI and AI technology doing something helped rewiring the whole APAC travel industry. Actually, what we are doing, we want to make AI-powered operating system for travel and hospitality industry, especially for small and medium business. Why? Actually, we find that some opportunities when we talk to different tourism players. Actually, we have talked to a lot of travel agents, tour operators, because there are a lot of them SME owner. They are facing a lot of operational problems. Well, when we start our product, we want to help them to solve some marketing problems. But actually, when we talk to a lot of operational players, actually they find a lot of pain point they are facing. They want to use AI to solve their operational problems. For example, when we talk to tour operator, DMC company, they need to make a lot of quotations. They need to make a lot of suggestions when the people are doing not only inbound but outbound tourism client. They need to not only making proposal but also need to a lot of time need to think because they don't have that in-house creative. They want to make a lot of beautiful scene pictures to attract the visitors. And also, they don't have time to make a lot of research, and they don't have a lot of data. And of course, they want to increase their inventory. They want to increase their sales revenue. They don't only sell one product. They always want to sort a lot of new product. They want to can resell it. So actually, we are helping them to saving their time to increase their profit. So. In our platform, we have 3 modules. I will introduce very quickly. And in our SaaS platform, actually is our operating system. The people can use our product to automate their workflow. For example, they are making code. They need to enhance the customer inquiry. They can use our AI product to put their knowledge inside our product, and they can, of course, they can create the marketing materials in our platform, and they can find a lot of inventory. So, for example, Sarah, they are DMC company. They need to in the past they need to find a lot of, for example, they handle customer inquiry. They want to from the different countries tourists. They want to there are a lot of proposal, but now they're using our product. They can save a lot of time because the route they can done by the AI. And of course, there are some documentation, some design can also be made under our platform. For example, I choose one module. One AI agent actually can help Sarah to save their time. In our platform, besides, of course, there are a lot of AI agents in the market. But actually, if all of you know, AI need to access a lot of data to give us the answer. So under our product, actually connect different GDS, OTAs, F&B system. When they want to, for example, some clients, they want to have some suggestions from the DMC company or from hospitality. For example, if you're of the hotel operator or the front desk staff, some tourists ask you whether you can pick up some restaurant nearby this area or in other areas. Actually, under our platform, we connect a lot of inventory in our platform. So other than code, we can also using these kind of data handle customer inquiry. So not only saving the full-time staff timing, but also we have different modules. For example, the last one we for some quotation, we have the creative studio. For example, the staff in the hotel, if they in the past they want to make some poster, some tank card, they need to go to use some software to create the poster design. Now they can use our WhatsApp or some instant messaging numbers. They send us the pictures. I can reprise them the poster, design the poster under the WhatsApp through the interaction only. Don't need to access our back-end panel. So the staff can get the design immediately and go to because a lot of time the tourists want to have different kinds of translated menu, and in the past there is a lot of problem. For example, in Hong Kong there are a lot of tourists from Middle East. People, if they have some localized menu, is much better. So we have another agent help them to not only create better images, but also help them to localize to create different translated content. And also we connected using the API, connected Fujifilm, which is one of the largest printing company. We have some mutual agreement with Fuji. With the hospitality can send these kind of images immediately to the nearby printer. They can get the menu, get some printed products immediately after maybe 24 hours. So it's one example we're handling how we helped some operational problem in the past. For example, you want to create some menu in different language, or when we something good, and we saved the staff time to doing this kind of repetitive tasks. And for example, we also have different agents. We are solving now a lot of tourists want to use some instant messaging to handle their inquiries, but we also want to bring this not only handling customer inquiries, but also we have agent help the hotel or restaurant to handle some customer inquiry, not only but turning their customer into advocate. If they ask we can put the QR code on the menu and the people can scan it, and we can during some order, and also they can give us some review. And now because they're connecting with the customer, we're connecting the customer through the instant messaging. We also can push some message to the customer to not only leaving the reviews, but also the customer can also get the referral link. They can share this referral link to their friends to leave some good reviews, but also they can recommend this restaurant or recommend this hotel to their friends. They can earn the credit in our ecosystem. So it means every hospitality, some restaurant can also earn customer review from a review to some referrals. Yeah, some referral. Yeah. So we are making this kind of have made these engines. So we also have the intelligent hub. The business can access our platform. They can get the instant some market trend analysis. They can help. We help them because we connect a lot of data from outside. We are using AI to analyze some market trend. How people, for example, if DMC company, we can assess how people, for example, go to visit Bali in Indonesia. For different country, country visitor, they have different preference. So you can make a lot of very tailor-made marketing strategies to different country visitors. So this is our business model. Our foundation is a B2B SaaS platform. We charge our customer in a very comparatively low monthly prices. So when they using our platform, the small and medium business, they can enjoy our different vertical AI agents. But how can we earn more income? Actually, in our platform, we connected different inventory provider. For example, the flight, hotels, more inventory provider. So we are driving, and also, of course, the business can put their deal under our ecosystem, which means in our ecosystem, the hotel, we have the agents. We may, for example, the customer, they use our agent, they can recommend some nearby restaurant, so the hotel can earn more income through the whole ecosystem we are making. And we also have the 2C platform, and which is for not only for travelers but also for creator. For creator, once you can see, we have every creators can get some referral link. They can earn more income if they can refer some friends or some social media followers in their social media account. They can earn more coins or credit in our ecosystem. So this is our B2B SaaS tiers, how to charge some small and medium business. Of course, we are looking for different regional partners. For example, we have partners in Japan, and we have partners in Taiwan. And you are now looking for different partners in Southeast Asia. The partners can help us to resell our software or doing some local GTM strategies, how to expand it. And actually, in our marketplaces, we are connecting more and more inventory in our ecosystem, which means if more business use our platform, they can also put their deals under our ecosystem. They can earn more. Besides, they make any advertising or they put their products on some OTA, they can also put our product. And finally, we have the 2C modules, how we can charge the travelers or creators. And there's some kind of analysis. We are looking for not only providing the SaaS model. I think for the AI era, in the AI era, many SaaS company has been destroyed by the AI. So now we are looking for providing a more and more scalable ecosystem, not only earning the SaaS recurring income. We hope that we can lock more product and inventory in our system to drive the SME growth in different market. And we have more product. You can provide the values to travelers and visitors. They can buy more product in our platform. So this is our how we can expand our ecosystem. We are also providing some AI vertical agents for restaurant, hospitality, and we get more data and inventory. And ultimately, we provide a very user-friendly applications for customers. Yes. Okay. I think that's our very preliminary introductions of how our Kinnso works. And I also showed you we have. Yes.
Let's take a moment and see if there are any questions. And I know that you may have a product demo available, Willy, but we can probably do that based on the interest in time. Yes, Wesley, you have a question, I guess.
Yes, I do. I really want to get to the bottom of this straight away. What business are you actually in? Are you an operating system, a marketplace, a creative economy platform, or consumer app? Because what I really would like to know here is which is your single revenue engine that defines you as a company?
Single revenue. We have this web portal, and the customer can log in our SaaS platform and actually can see under our platform they have the credit, and they can using our system to have a lot of vertical agent we have made it.
I understand that, Willy, but what I mean is, what is your what are you? What do you see yourself as? Is it an operating system, a marketplace, a creative economy platform? That's really, or a consumer app? That's what I'm trying to get out of you is what are you?
I think, Willy, the question is, how do you define your company? Are you
exactly. Thank you.
Are you an operating system for these?
Oh, no. Actually, we are not really make Mac OS. No, like this. But we're making for example, like the operational system. Yeah, operation system. Not really replace the computers, but actually we are making daily operating. Yeah, some software helps them because we can create a lot of more and more vertical agents for them to use. And for these agents, we have different API. Actually, they can connect it to WhatsApp, Line, or some different instant messengers. For their staff, they did not need to log in this platform portal. They just can use the agent under instant messaging. Facebook Messenger is also okay because we have the routing. For example, we create the agents. We create the itinerary. For example, this one. Because some of them are written in Chinese right now. We create a lot of travel. For example, this one, some infographic. Yeah, the people can give us the PDF. I can make the infographic for them immediately. But they do not need to in using the product under our web portal. They can trigger this under the WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. Also okay. We're using API to connect it, but we store all the data and all their requests, and we connect it to the outside API using our product. Yeah.
But
whether I answer your questions. Yeah.
John, please go ahead.
Sorry, I'm still confused. I mean, in a world of travel, as a general thing, there's very tight margins, especially with the OTAs, with hotels having to get with, especially with the airlines. I mean, airlines basically almost charge a travel agent to book a flight. So I still can't, in my mind, how would you describe the platform, which I presume it is, in 10 words, in 5 words? Because when you're selling it to a traveler, or which you charge what, $5 for a month, you're selling it to a travel agent. What's the hook? Why is it that I, as a traveler, I'm going to jump into it and pay $5 a month, or as a travel agent going to pay, what have I said, $1.99, I think it said. So I'm a bit confused, and it's not. I'm trying to sort of block it, put the blocks in my head. That's why I'm trying to do it. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe you means the charges for the consumer as well, the travel agent.
Well, why? I mean, what I'm trying to understand, and that's why I'm saying, can you in 5 words describe what you do?
Okay.
So if I was a booking.com, I can easily say I'm an online travel agent. Okay, easy. If I'm a high street travel agent, I can easily explain I'm a travel agent and I organize trips for people. Super easy. And if I'm, TripIt or whatever it's called, then it creates my schedule, or it downloads and basically reminds me when I'm going to ABC place. So what I'm trying to get from you, Willy, is what in a nutshell is it that you are?
Okay. I think saying 10 words for our selling this is our product to the some hospitality, or we are helping them to minimize all the hack can employ some AI stuff for them. For example, you don't need hire a designer, hire translator. You don't need to hire some production managers or you don't need to hire some customer service. We using some different vertical agents, AI agents to replace, but we are focusing on selling this to some small and medium business because they don't have a lot of resources. But now they can only charge them a retail amount of prices. They have for example, for booking, they have some AI agents handle the bookings. Yeah.
So, Willy, I think the question is, what is the clear quantified value proposition because of which the travel agents will be collaborating with you and deploying your solution? So what Willy is trying to say is that they are essentially optimizing all the operational work through their Gen AI, agentic AI solutions, so that these travel agents and travel companies can have less number of design resources, marketing resources, or the telecallers and so on and so forth, and they can bring the operational efficiency, cost efficiency within their organization using Kinnso solution.
Oh yeah, for to be our platform, you can see if they can do a lot of research and create the content or can find the inventory. They can make some printing materials under this platform. So it means, for example, I choose this one. For this one, I using this one. For example, can you see the screen? Of course, you can ask perplexity but if you ask perplexity or POE, how you can see some Germany visitors, why they visit Singapore. They would not give you very concrete ideas in perplexity, but we connect a lot of different data source and we prepare it, and especially for vertical travel industry. For example, this one is for some DM.
Can I add in here? Can I add in here? Because otherwise this will just go on and on. I think your point, John and I are both on agreement here, is that your actual message of what you do is not there. Okay, so the starting point, you need to go back to that message, because that message, John and I are both highly experienced in this industry, and we're not getting that message. It's not coming across to me that what you're about. So if you contacted my company today or contacted John, I think we'll probably just ignore you or push you to one side, because of the reality is there's no message there. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you've got to get that first. You get a few seconds of people's attention, and at the moment, that attention is not there because you're lost in a lot of other stuff. I do have another question, actually, if you don't mind. I'd like to move on to. You've shown all your bits and pieces there, but what is your proprietary data set? Okay, if the AI is. If your AI layer is your differentiator, what is your proprietary data? Do you own anything in particular that enables you to be defensible? Because that would be one of my concerns when I look at your platform.
Yeah, it would be because we are making the different vertical AI agents, especially for example, the restaurant owner. In Asia in Asia, there are a lot of some small restaurant. They don't have they have very limited budget. So that's why if you want to attract more
that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking is what AI layer have you put into it? What is your defense? What makes it so special really for you? What do you own yourself? What have you developed? What have you coded yourself in behind this? Because of, are you using other operators, other AI from Chinese operator, an AI operator, ChatGPT, Gemini? What is driving your machine, or is it your own AI that you've developed? Because this is important for any investor in your business, and it's also important for your business, because otherwise you will be attacked with it. If you get a good product, you'll be attacked within 12 months, and you'll be attacked by everyone.
Yeah,
If you've got if you're using a third party AI, then you will be attacked from other developers like yourself. If it's your own product, then you've got something to defend and you've got some value there. That is really, and it's not a problem if you don't have it, but then you've got to make that unique what you're doing in order to, so you're always one step ahead. So that's what I'm trying to get at. That's a real core point, I think, of your business. So that's what I would like to know.
Of course, we don't own our large language model. I think there are for many startups, they don't have resources to develop their own large language model. Mostly we leverage different kinds of language model. We are using some, of course, I think the differentiator is not the large language model. We need to train something for vertical industry. Of course, the data really is very important. Let me explain something like, because I'm worked in the marketing industry for over 15 years, we know that for existing a lot of industry, they are using some public large language model. They can do a lot of things. But if you want to, for example, do some research, some vertical research, how Japanese, for example, Japan, how Hong Kong, Korean, we have some Japanese client, they want to know why Hong Kong people, Taiwan, Korean versus Tokyo for dining. If you ask perplexity, they give you a very general answer. But we connected to Google because I have worked in the marketing industry for many years. Actually, there are a lot of intent keywords you can collect it. You can note, but you need to build a data pipeline, how you extract the data using different API. And for example, this is the first step, of course, but we also scraping the content in social media. We keep collecting different posts on social media. We're using visual, some RM to extract the details from the post. So that's why we note different, some tourist spot. We know for the tourist spot, why people go to there. So that's why we combine different multiple data files. We can get it on social media, on search, and of course, we also scraping the content, also the
But
info.
what's to stop me, Willie? What's to stop me today
Mm.
doing exactly the same? I have that capability myself to do that. Why wouldn't I? What's defending your business? What's defending your business model? Everyone gets competitors, so that's you're always going to have a competitor. So what actually would defend you today against a competitor coming in? Because what you've just described, I can do that. I could actually create that within a few hours, really. What you're talking about there, I can create scripts necessary and coding to create that. You got to remember that I've run an AI business. I've developed that generative.
Let me explain.
I have that background. I know what it takes to build AI and the technology, but I also know, and you're correct in saying when I was in AI, there was 5, 6, 10 of us. Now there's 10 million. I mean, but they're all using someone else's AI. They're not actually AI companies, but there are lots of those are very successful because they actually do have their own way of doing things and their own bit of coding hidden behind the scenes that actually allows it to happen. So from my perspective, I'm still not seeing that what you're doing is something that I can't rip off tomorrow, and that's dangerous. So you need to get that across in your pitches.
But how do you advertise it? I mean, because that's the pitch ultimately is as Wesley and I are both kind of on the same length here. We're both trying to understand, so when you advertise it, what's your key slogan to make it go, oh yeah, I know what that is?
Actually, I want to let me start this point first. We want to sell our AI product to a lot of SME because a lot of SME owner, they know AI, but they don't have some vertical application for industry right now. For example, our product, how we collect some very unique data. Let me explain this one. In Hong Kong, there is 1,600 travel agents in Hong Kong, only one very small places. A lot of people in the travel agent industry, very slim profit margin. They are very lack of some IT budget. But now we charge them only 5% of one employee staff cost in per place. And it can do a lot of things, making a lot more quotation, more proposal, handle customer inquiry. They can do the design, a lot of things. Only using 5% of their staff cost to have our product.
So
And
you're actually more of a design tool. So you're actually more of a kind of a marketing tool
the marketeers, yeah,
that
first, for
does
example, yeah.
design, so graphic design, etc. Is that
Yeah,
what
graphic
you're
design.
saying?
Yeah. We because we are well start from marketing company. Once the people create some marketing stuff or the marketing strategy, but how we connect some very proprietary data, you can imagine if your restaurant, I give you a very good design software, and also you can print it out. For next week promotion, you use our product to decide it. And we are better than Google because we know what you're going to promote next week, but Google do not know. Once you have some promotion that you make it in our system. For example, your hospitality, we have the visual, some designer. We know, actually you have 2 weeks later, you have some happy hour promotion. Now you can turn this promotion into a deal and put in another ecosystem. And we have some creators to help you to let the other know you have the promotion. Okay, you input the details, extract all the details from the promotion materials. So for example, for travel agent, we help them. Why we help them create a quotation proposal? We know the people how find the inventory and make the code, and we know all the data. For example, for different outbound travelers, what's their needs, and actually how they complete their deal, and what choice spot they want to have. All these kind can turn to some data signal. And we
Okay, so are you saying, in a nutshell, and I believe this is what you're trying to say, you're saying that this software replaces a marketing department?
Yeah, actually, yeah. They don't have need to replace it because I working in a martech company for 15 years. We know that for small, medium company, they only put their product on some OTA now because they lack of resources. They only want to sell their product, but they need to have give the 20% agents a commission to a lot of OTA. Without they can using our product to replace the marketing department, to replace some CS department.
Okay, as we're talking the money side of things, I just wanted to ask a question here. It's quite important actually for your system. Okay, I think it was on slide 14. You claimed about high switching costs. Can you explain why the SMEs that you're basically saying is your target market wouldn't churn within 12 months to avoid locking into a single operating system? So, if we're thinking about your tool, I say operating system, your tool is a marketing replacement tool for smaller SME tourism companies. So why wouldn't I switch to the likes of Canva and other things to create all these different things? And there's a plenty. You yourself have admitted there are plenty other AI resources out there that do single little jobs. So why wouldn't that occur after 12 months? I wouldn't want to be locked into an operating system for 12 months. So I need to understand that. What's going to stop your churn?
Okay, let me explain it. Because before I start the marketing company, actually I'm working in a printing company, digital printing company. Although we're already in a digital era, there is actually in the world a lot of printing also need to be printed out. Yeah. So, for example, when you're working in some F&B, there are lots of printing menu, some poster, you need to print it out. So that's why we connected with, let me show it to you. It's very, let me just find one example, for example, sorry. Actually, we connect to some different e-printer. People can just send us the photo in the WhatsApp in IM, and we can.
How does that stop your churn? I don't get. Do you understand the word churn? You understand what I'm referring to?
The churn rate, yeah. You mean how people the loss? Yeah.
How many
people? Sorry, carry on.
A churn is how many customers you lose, Willy. So Wesley is asking about how you are stopping churn.
The churn rate, the stopping churn. Oh, because I think we are charging as comparatively very low. Of course, when they tried our product, they can switch to another product, but they find, for example, now we have the marketing department, but we are adding more and more AI agent. So we hope that we
okay. So you're saying that your churn rate is low because you charge is price driven. Is that the reason? So you're saying to me that it's $199 a month is what you're saying for an APAC SME to join you. Tourism operators, they work particularly in the APAC area, not so much here in the European area, but the APAC area, they run on razor tight margins, as John knows, and $199, you've got to be delivering an awful lot and to attract. I know it sounds a low price, but it's not really to someone that's not making a lot. Unless it depends on what type of operator they are, but a lot of these your SME markets are 1-man, 2-man, 3-man bands, and $199 can be a really can be an important charge for them. They don't, they may only be paying for their server on their website £30 or £40 or maybe £100 if they've got an advanced server, but you're like quadrupling that cost. So they've got to have a reason as to, because they could have Canva for £10 or $10 or $15 and all these other different things, there's a lot of different things they could be putting into that $199 before, your software's got to do an awful lot to get them to get that $199. That's really what I'm trying to get at, Willie. I'm trying to really help you here as much as I can to get that point across.
Yeah. Thanks for the questions. Actually, this is an initial price that we make it in Hong Kong, in Japan. It's comparatively very more through.
It's US, yes. It's not Hong Kong dollar. It's US.
US dollar.
Yeah.
US dollar.
How many have you got? How many have you got actually paying it at the moment?
Actually, paying client.
Yep.
How many? Actually, for our product, we are finding reseller node, but because we are charging a lot of many large companies right now. There's enterprise, like airline, EVA airline, they're using our services product, but they pay more. Because serving large customers,
but how many are paying the $199?
You mean
it doesn't matter if it's zero. You have to be honest here, Willie.
How many customers are paying $199 a month, Willie?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you have 0, 199.
So, yes. Okay. Yes. You are trying to catch up the market because we want to offer lower, but we need to calculate the cost of some AI course. We paid it because in our platform they can also create the videos and also to create the social media posts. Of course, that we can charge them lower and we give them lower credit. It's okay. Maybe we only I open another PDF for you. Maybe it's much better.
Yeah, I was going to say you've actually said you did say that you've actually got customers. You've got business to business customers already, but they're bigger corporate customers. Is that correct?
You said EVA Air, yeah.
EVA airline, yeah. And also our solution already. They are the cafe airline. They use our API for their the cafe hackathon. The internal team are using our API for their data source because they want to make a product. And their team won the second place. Then we have the potential work with the cafe airline in the coming months. They're using our product because our data source not only the marketing because we have a lot of truth data inside. The airline company can extract how people why go to there and where to go to there. Any restaurant they like, people loved. They can using our product, making the itinerary for their customers.
Why have you gone from a big corporate customers that you've got to aim at the SME market? Because from my business point of view here, you actually if you're being successful, already got those early traction, it's illogical to step off of that and go on to a really fast spinning wheel, which is the SME wheel, where the revenue there is going to be a lot harder to earn. You're going to have to spend a lot more marketing.
Yeah, correct.
Because if you already got a couple of these big companies, you can already then earn well with those big companies and move in and get within other airlines and other large corporations. I don't see the need for you to move into the SME market at this point. I think you're going off a weird angle when I don't think you need to be truthful.
But honestly speaking, in travel industry, there are some large player. They are willing to play much more money. But when we go overseas, we find that, like what you said, how to be differentiate from other company, we find that we need to collect more and more data. And for large corp, they won't give us their data, but we can collect the data from providing the software to SME. And for example, the restaurant, we help them.
So now we're getting to your core business here. Okay, this is the crucial point. Okay, your core business is data.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's your core
we're
business.
providing the software, but we're not.
Yeah. Yeah, but that should have been at the first page. That should have been right at the very beginning of your pitch, right? Because that is the crucial bit that holds everything. That's the glue. It's taken nearly 40 odd minutes or 30 odd minutes to get to that point. Right? you need to get that to the front. Okay. So you're saying I've got all these big customers, but they don't give me my data. Of course I don't, because they've spent billions or millions on it. Why are they going to give it to
they want to have
in Hong Kong? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that the reality is, from your point of view, is that you're trying to obtain actual tourism data via the SMEs in order to build your business model. But that again is a totally different matter as to how much they want to share with you as well. But there you go.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, you can help me to make it more sound easy to explain it. Yeah, because for large corp, they only want to have the data. They won't get us the data. They only want to extract it. Wow, it's great. We for us, even cafe, they will not analyze the search pattern, also how the people commented in different tourist spots. They only want to get the insight, get the what people why to go to there, and therefore there's some planning or how to stimulate people flight there. But for SME, they only want to have some operating system. They don't really do a lot of research, but through their operation, we can get a lot of data point.
But I think you need to invest in one or two sessions with a company that really nails you down, that says Kinnso is a data-driven company or whatever it may be, so that Wesley and I, when you meet us first time, we don't sit and say, a nice guy, but I really have no clue what this guy was doing. So, and that's the key thing in any, doesn't matter what you do. If you can't tell the person really in the first 5 seconds what you've done, then so you need some person who's very good with English or very good with whatever language you want to sell it in, to really nail it down and say, this is the headline. I know exactly what you do. If you ask me what KPMG or one of the big EY, what they do, I'll say to their business consultants. I mean, it's got to be, and Wesley will say it probably better, but a 3 or 5 word thing that everybody knows what you do. Because now you're getting to the crux, as Wesley correctly says.
Yeah.
Because I see you as a graphic tool, not just that yes, it collects data, but ultimately it helps you do your marketing in much easier way instead of paying for some person who's doing lots of graphic artists and stuff like that. So that's where you need to kind of, you're almost like 2 businesses in one.
Yeah,
I was going to say, sorry, I was going to actually say, I was thinking of how could we implement your software into our company as a tour operator? How can we implement it into it? But you haven't actually sold enough to me at the moment to attract my company to want to have your, I'd like to look at it and play with it, but I still don't really get it fully, and that's the core. And I think you probably are so close to it, Willie. You're so in it. You're in this bubble, and you're not actually seeing beyond that bubble as to what actually the market wants. And those are key drivers.
Oh, I think this is our sales deck for some more easy to understand our product. Yeah, because for some SME, I just said we are AI agent platforms. We are providing some data collections, insight for creative, and you can use our products to promote it. And we collect a lot of data. You can enjoy it in our platform. Actually, we have already collected a lot of data. You don't need to invest it, and you can have a lot of some market intelligence. Of course, we are very welcome you import your data in our platforms, and you can give you more insight, or you can put our pixel under the website. You can collect it, and we have provided a lot of agents already. For example, the insight creative.
Willy, you are showing your WhatsApp as well. Probably you can cover that with your presentation. But I see Haitham has unmuted himself. Probably he also has a question. Haitham, did you have a question?
Yes, first, thank you for this comprehensive presentation. But I, want to continue from where John and Wesley were, this, what they were actually highlighting, and I think I agree in terms of, your branding, marketing, and positioning of the company. So I turned to Google to get the answer for that 5 words, 10 words, which they were actually talking about. And then when I typed Kinnso, like a simple SEO exercise from a digital strategist, so what the first thing people do now, is just if they want to find some do some research, and know more about your business, so they go to Google, and then they type your company name. And speaking of exact keywords, right? I'm not talking even yet to on generic keywords or broad search. So here, when I type Kinnso, I got the first listing says travel and explore popular attractions with Kinnso. That's it. There are no snippets, or any other extensions below that. And then you get another one, just a link that says Kinnso.ai, explore with Kinnso, discover popular attractions, food and shopping spots, fill travel with endless ideas, search for the information you want. Then you get the Kinnso app, then you get Kinnso Chinese letters. I don't know, I don't understand that. And then Instagram, and then Kinnso about us. So and I can see that you're there from 2021, right? This is when you started.
Yeah. We
So
have
for a
a
company,
lot.
yeah. So speaking from a digital marketing perspective, a company that has been there almost 4 years, from my personal, what do you call standpoint here, I think you need to do a lot of work in terms of digital marketing in a digital savvy world, So now with AI also, evolving fast, then you need also to work on the AI, in terms of GEO and AEO, not only SEO. So, but you are not an SEO yet there, So you know what I mean? You need to streamline your data, your SEO, your web optimization. The website also, I visited it. It's somehow basic. So you can't just rely on ROS sessions and also your B2B clients and stuff. So if you want to reach your 199, or I think as you were saying, then you also need to work on this part very much, because it's very basic here. So I don't know, I get this right.
Yeah. Your section actually you are looking into is our customer to C platform. Yeah, and actually our core development sorry, I can show you. Actually, our core product right now is for to B the platform. We just want to serving
B2B,
to B first. But actually, we are revamping it, and the version you are looking into is the second versions.
B2C.
To C one. This is our existing to C platform. Yeah, Himmet, you are looking into. Again, I want to show you. Actually, this is our latest set. Sorry. Yeah, this is can you see the screen?
Yeah.
This is the latest one, but we have not launched it yet. Yeah. And this is the the latest versions. We launch it in this month. Yeah, we also the latest one is much more better.
It has not loaded yet. Now
We're
it's
not that yet. We have the content creator and tour guide. We put some AI agents to see, so people when they visit the tourist spot, they can using our agents because we have the knowledge base for different countries, and we have a lot of travel guides. Of course, they have some deals here. People can redeem the deal. Yeah, this is our to C platform one. Yeah. Yeah, thanks your
Willy, what I would say very quickly is that just a little bit of advice on this. One is I think you need users, and users cost money because that how you obtain users. But you need to get users for free and not start charging them. And you need to get people building the data that allows investors and everyone to look at your product properly and allows a buzz. If it's as good as you say it is, then people will automatically start taking it. And in the travel industry, despite the fact it's one of the world's largest industries, people talk pretty quickly at the highest level and things move. And if you had 1,000 travel companies around the world using your system, people would start buying it. Or even 300, 400. The fact you've got 0 users, as in SMEs, is your problem. You can't expect to generate revenue at the moment with a system like this that looks quite good, but we don't know the strength of it. We don't know how it fails, the speed of it. I mean, your servers were pretty slow. So I suggest you really look at who your servers are, what's going on with that, and improve all those facilities. People don't want slow speed. So my word of advice I would give to you is really concentrate on getting, if you're data driven, which is now what we know for sure, you need to get the data. And to get the data, you need the users, and users aren't going to pay you that privilege. So get them in for free at first, give them 3 months, 6 months for free. Because once you lock them in and they're using you, then they'll say, actually, I will start paying for this. There's no point giving them a 30-day use. And the good thing about this is you've already admitted that you're not using your own AI. And that is a massive cost saving for you. Because having run an AI company, I can tell you now, it's very expensive when you start building AI. It's the burn, it's really expensive. When you get 1,000 customers, I can tell you that's costing you thousands and thousands of pounds or dollars to operate. So really, you're in a good position in that point, but don't keep on growing and expanding all these different ideas. Concentrate on something. Just concentrate on it, because at the moment you look like 7 different companies all in one. Right? Get it focused. Concentrate your effort, drive it forward. And that is what I would do if I was in your shoes and I was I'm unfortunately 30 years older than you. So
thank you very much.
I'm just feeding you back as to how I see it.
Thank you, Wesley. Sugeng, any final words from your side? Any questions?
Yeah, just curious to know that how does it fit to DMC business? Just a little bit. Show me.
Thank you.
Willy, do you understand DMC? Do you understand what DMC is?
Yeah, I know that. Actually, for some inbound tourists, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because not what I say, we can use our agents to research different visitors. Now, maybe you rely on some large OTA. They give you some insight of people. You put the product on the OTA, like Klook, like some company, but you need to pay them commission. Of course, they can get you customers. But now using our product, you can know how people, for example, surround you're living in Indonesia. I can help tell you immediately, like what we are selling in Japan. We help some Japanese DMC attract the visitors from different location. Because we have the data, we know for each country visitors how we can attract them from their country to the tourist spot. And we're using some very attractive content to attract people to buy a product. So that's why under our platform, we have the research agent, we have the creative agent. Yeah, you can use a product. Of course, you can use a product to connect, to put the creative in the doing advertising, or you put your deal also under our platform. Yeah, because for people when they visit your using a product, they can also using our link to share with their friend. So that's why there is no need anymore. You only pay for your ex-customer. You help them. The ex-customer helped you to refer your product to their friends. They also can earn commission, and that's the ecosystem. Yeah, so like what Wesley maybe suggested, we can lower our cost for some free trial. We can enjoy a product for 30 days, and when you still use it. And for the research, your design agents, and it's for free. And once you can also using our product to create the advertisement or create some poster design, all free. Yeah, so you can. But once you create it, I know actually what a product you are selling, and yeah, we know a lot of your products. Yeah.
Well, one thing I just wanted to add to you, where you've got a danger, okay, and this is coming out of left field or right field, okay. If you're picking football terms, travel booking systems or reservation systems that DMCs are using, that tour operators are using, and travel agencies are using, they're evolving. If we look at a company like We Travel, they've just had 90 million round C come in. They are building elements that you're talking about into their systems now, and so you're it's not a time matter, but maybe you should be starting to talk to other software companies and saying, hey, can we partner with you and you implement this into it? Maybe you should be looking at connections with Salesforce and speaking to them, not at a sideline, but on a corporate level, and coming in and saying, hey, we can provide this facility for your travel companies as a part and become a part of their market network, how Salesforce is designed now. There are lots of corporate business to business opportunities that allow you to do business to business at a lower level. But that's what I think you should also be looking at, because I think the cost of rolling this out on a business to C, B2C, forget it, because it's just not going to happen. So on a business to business, how can you do it, and how can you grow it through corporate connections? And they are there. And I would give this software out to multiple operators, of different type of operators, a whole different range, and see how they use it and the problems that you have with it. And then I think you can then you've got something, and that is the crucial thing. It's really crucial. All right.
Yeah, great. So that's why we are focusing, driving more partnership. For example, we are putting more. We want to getting more inventory from different partners. So that because they also for this kind of they have hotel F&B inventory, we are connecting with their system, getting their product. Because of the tour operator, they also put the inventory under this kind of channel. And so we are partnership with different distributor channel, and we can get this kind of inventory also in our 2C platform. But now, actually, I can show you because why you can see our 2C product. We have launched it 4 years ago. Actually, our SEO is not doing too bad. Actually, for daily, we already get 5,000 clicks per month already. Yeah, although it's in Chinese. I think we have getting 105,000 clicks every month right now. So that wise, I think the latest version will be better. We are using a lot of AI agents to create the content. So that's why when we tell some SME now you can use our AI agent to create content. Also, you can see we are using these agents for our own platform. So that's why, but like what Wesley say, I want to have some more focus right now. We are now have full effort to drive more to be using our platform. So for 2C, maybe we slow down it. We want to drive more SME or large corp using our product. Yeah.
Thank you. So,
sorry,
go ahead,
just a
Kamini.
question, because as a hotelier also, I'm interested to know, because you said you'll be connecting to booking engines, OTAs, and marketplaces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one of the main challenges and the biggest challenges, and still until now, is the rate parity. So once you are sourcing or connecting to those, how you are tackling this because rate parity is one of the main, not only the main challenges, but also it's in the terms and conditions of any contract. And any hotel, all the hotels, the big brands, big chains, they're protecting their own, booking engine rates, so they don't get what do you call this? They're paying high commissions, as you know, and also they don't want to, pay extra cost for also losing customers, to OTAs, when OTAs undercut the rates, and then lose customers to them, and on top of this they pay them also the 15-20% commission. So once you are sourcing the rate, how you are tackling this without making sure you don't lose also customers, in this regard.
Maybe I can explain it in this way. Actually, sorry, and I need to open the and
now
maybe
also, DMC,
because
speaking of DMC, also there's another issue surfacing, which is leaking rates, leaking B2B or wholesale rates from bed banks through also OTAs and some other what do you call pirate sites, and this is causing another challenge for hotels, who are facing this issue, and not able to sort it out until this moment. And then as I speak to different hotels, they want to drive direct bookings, and through now also utilizing AI agents, and some of them are connecting, plugging in, to other also agentic stuff, but it's not working.
Oh, why?
They don't know, because that you cannot know that when you speak to OTAs, some of them they work, to be honest, they work with them maybe in a way or another under the table, because everyone has targets, everyone wants to achieve their KPIs, and then they in a competitive market, it's business after all. But they won't tell you. They tell you, no, we don't know, we're not working with them, we are trying to cut all of this leakages, but nobody can really. It's like Google algorithm. They won't tell you how it works, so no matter how hard you try.
Maybe at this point, maybe driving booking or is much more hard for us to earn income when providing the software for some business to cut down their staff costs or like. But for how we can and how can we say drive more booking, we are making another vertical solutions for hospitality. Maybe I can also introduce it here, because the last part, the agent we are making for mainly for some tour operator, travel agent, but not for hospitality, because hospitality they also have for already put their inventory in some like Agoda or thing. But we are finding some the problems they are facing, because of course there are a lot of property management system, there are a lot of AI they already have, but we think that we can enhance the customer experience, like what Wesley said. We have a lot of data. We can collect a lot of hotspot nearby the hotel. The customer, when you visit your hotel, maybe always they will ask the hotel staff, oh, actually, near the hotel, what restaurant will be good? You can tell me. Maybe also Google is good, but maybe you can want to hear some local staff there in recommendation. But of course, many hotel years with maybe they're not very focused on this part. But now we're providing a QR code, the people can scan it. Also, we can welcome and greet the customer. We help them to handle this kind of recommendations, or they can buy some things nearby the hotel, and there is no additional cost for hotel, and they can use our agent. But for this one, they can provide one additional revenue source for them if the people through the link through the agent to complete the transactions or some additional booking. But we treat it as one of the service loop, how people handle inquiry and let's say to personalize greeting and how we can recommend the hotspot agents and auto referral. And like what you say, we not only focusing on the booking, but we also want to help the hotel company increase their customer satisfactions. That's what we want to maybe make a prototype for a hotel. Rather, wait, you want to use our agents to handle some. But no, but I don't know. I do not know every country's their behavior, but in Asia, a lot of tourists like some instant messaging to answer the inquiry. But for many hotels right now, maybe you want to ask the hotel, now do you need to send email? I don't know whether what's the in Indonesia, whether actually I'm a customer in China, in other Asian country, people really like instant messaging. But if you want to contact the hotel, they need to through some email right now. But I see in hotelier solutions mainly focus on email conversations.
So, Willy, I think Sugeng need to leave in a few minutes. Or
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, any final question or thought, Sugeng, before you leave?
Okay. So I have a booking engine that is, I think, Wesley mentioned earlier that we install WeTravel in our booking engines, but that is more on a system that is getting all information from the clients, and then after that we manage to create our own itinerary from the booking. So this is what I'm trying to merge or to learn about your AI system. So I think if you can allow us using a trial for a couple months, that's what I'm trying. So I'll need to learn a bit more because of I like the way a little bit of the way how you present, but I need to learn a bit more.
Yeah, sure. You can use our product to extract more insight because for WeTravel, actually they're using their internal data, but we're using multiple data source.
Yeah.
So you can collect this kind of data source and turn it into some product strategies or some product. Yeah. And you can
The thing is, Willy, is WeTravel is going for a massive expansion now. Okay. And we use WeTravel in our tour operations as well. So he got 2 customers of WeTravel here. Okay. Now the importance of that is that there's a potential business partnership there. We're actually explaining it to you there and then. Now, you have an opportunity because they are expanding. They have a lot of money, and there might be a connection.
I really hear that. Actually, in tourism, I think the player is spending a lot. They want to
just
have
had $90 million is sitting in their bank account that's been waiting to be spent for development. It's there for next stage multi-tour development and everything. And this might be something that they would consider partnership, because if they were to get on board with you and they could implement your software within WeTravel, then potentially they could take a lot off of they could take 18, 24 months off their timeline, because I no doubt they are working on something similar or considering something similar, because there's lots, as WeTravel patrons, both of us here, we know that there's a lot of new stuff coming down the line. So that's important for you to be aware of. And then you automatically should take this away from this meeting and say, hey, there's an opportunity here, a business opportunity, that I can actually get to all my SMEs through another company and through one hit. And that's really what you should be looking at, I think, personally, if it was me, as well as getting the data through as many other people. Go out and get 20, 30, 50, 100 people on free accounts for 3 months, 6 months, and get that data in there, because that's crucial. Once you've got that data's where the money is. And then you've got, not only have you got all the sales from this, you've actually got data sales.
Anyway,
that is the big, Amazon's wealth is not in shops, it's in data centers.
Okay. Thank you very much, Wesley.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all your very fruitful ideas. Yeah,
definitely. I think Willy, our panelists have been extremely kind, extremely gracious with their feedback, with the guidance. And I think this is the kind of guidance that we need to really grow our business and to make sure that we have the right questions to think about, and we can essentially, make sure that we are thinking about the right pitfalls that you may encounter in the future and solving for them. I think how to clearly articulate the value proposition is also very important. I think we heard that from Wesley, from John, Haitham, Sugeng, everybody. How do we clearly articulate our business is also very important. So I think we need to think about those points and feedback that we heard today. So really appreciate all the jury members for coming today and giving this feedback. Really, I think what you have done is also extremely courageous. Inviting this kind of brutal, honest feedback on a live stream is extremely brave.
Okay, thank you
And
very much.
you knew that you could be ripped apart, but you still did that, thinking that, hey, I'll be getting the insights, I'll be learning from those insights, and based on that, I'll be growing myself, my business, and overall, ecosystem. So thanks a lot for that, Willy. What you have done is inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
everybody.
you, thank you, Wesley. Thank you, John. Yeah, thank you.
Right, take care.